Not chase me like an animal. Better keep your eye on my every move. Instagram emoji kamera. Pin live. NCS house. Live. Hop. To je to. Veliki pozdrav svima ljudi, dobro večer, dobrodošli u novi GG live stream. Hello boys and girls. Ostavimo ovako. To je to. YouTube. GameInstruktor. To. Džeste ljudi, džeste lijepi moji, dobro večer za sve. Čekamo meč na sjelu. Samo ćemo neke pametne uševe raditi, vidite kako se igra igrica i to će biti to. Jesse Gale, gdje je moj brat? Da nisam Gale tu moda, brat. Igraš Faceit, igram Faceit, da. Odlično, brate moj, hvala na pitanju, kako si ti? Znam da se bacim na story, ponovno se postavilo. To je to. Šaba, 12-10, oni igraju ICL meč. Čekamo njih da završi. Da ga mi onda zgazimo. Nema na čemu, brate, bolji bi, brate. Skinti par neaktivnih modova, ima ih. Mislim, ima ih dosta neaktivnih. Mada u stvari neću dirat ništa. Nek stoji tako, ćemo dodavati mog Lebrona. Please more, može anon, brate moj. Samo reci svoje ime i prezime, pošto nam treba to sve, brate. Pozdrav Ninja, odlično, brate moj, kako si mi ti, brate moj? Dobar večeras, brate. Video settings. Evo ga, brate. Slobodno možeš da vratiš stream i da usporiš, brate, eto. I koristim black barove. Ako te zanima sensitivity koji koristim igrici, slobodno kucaj uzvičnik sense. Ako te zanima rezolucija, tačno, ne koristim znači ono stretched, nego koristim black barove sa strane, možeš to da vidiš trenutno kako izgleda na mom story, brate. Oči rip, što Mateja? Reci mi što, brate moj. Kako ovo da fiksam? Gdje mi je web browser ovdje? Neće ni ovako, brate, zajebano. Music, ništa. Nema na čemu Kosta. Prvo dislike pa te gledam, cuda volim te. Dobio sam jedan pred level desetke, opet sam to bratste. Česi cuda brat. Baš mi interesuje zašto je uliko malo viewera bilo ih po 300-400, šta se desilo legendo. Brate, YouTube zajebava skroz, brate. YouTube zajebava skroz vezano za CSGO community i CSGO content kanale. Naprimjer, čim uploadem, znači, čim bilo koji CSGO YouTuber, znači i ja sam također tu. Čim uploadem, brate, samo klip, žuta je monetizacija, što znači, kad je žuta monetizacija, nemaš odmah standardne gledalce i ne izbacuje vam video klipove na recommended, što znači odmah da pada kanal, brate. Veliki i najveći CSGO youtuberi, znači na svijetu, imaju probleme sa tim, to su Anomaly i Sparklez i svi ostali. Tako da ono, brate moj, ali vraćamo se, brate, samo dnevno, brate, klipovi, streamovi i to je to. A za streamove, na primjer, trenutno sad reći ćemo, zadnji sam reći ćemo upalio jer svi streamuju. I na Twitchu neko gleda i neko gleda mečeve, neko YouTube gleda, tako da ono, brate. Ali bitno je da sam tu, brate, bitno je da sam tu. Ali uglavnom, CSGO community na YouTube-u ima veliki problem. Znači, veliki problem sa YouTube-om ima i baš je zajebana stvar, brate. Baš je zajebana stvar. Ali eto, vidjet ću. Pozdrav, fani, brate moj. Vidjet ćemo, brate moj, šta će tu biti. Ja, i ono nešto ne tryhardujem, razumiješ, sad u poolu, kao što je prije bilo baš kao što kažeš 500 ljudi kad su svi gledali FPLC i to sve. Ali kad se baci na grind ponovo, to će biti super, brat. Pozdrav, doktori!
Good.
Hello?
Boy, I swear to God, this dick so fucking brain that's...
No shit, bro, you just get it? The fuck?
Brother, I'm playing with people, they don't know basic of the game.
Bro, just Q and let's go one more shock.
I want Q. Gigod, you
It's
know
always
Zowie?
like that. Yeah.
You know, bro, Elo abuser, he was 2 months in ago, 4k Elo, now he's 3.1 and he say I'm playing for fun. Fucking retard. He's so fucking bad, man, he's talking all the time.
Ma bro, easy. Hoće fani, brate moj, samo trud rad. Every Inferno I play, my mates don't know basics. On level 10, it's like that. It's 100% 2 years now on ECL. It's every Inferno problems. People don't know timings. They don't know what to do in situations. Every round I have a feeling that I need to tell B players what to do. To go crossfires. Don't stay ruins and side. Stay CT and side. Sometimes boost 3 short on A. Boost triple on B. It's nothing in their heads, bro. And I lose versus Bater last game on Inferno. I lose versus Ganginho, the guy who is holding lines only. Because shock players in team.
Yeah, but this CCL is so cancer to play.
2 years in a row, I lost probably when I grinded more from let's say 110 games, I lost 40 or 50 games, either 16-14 or on overtime. So that are the games on some shit mistake. Imagine if you win every game like that. It's easy top 1, but it's problems always. And when you say, unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. Ajde be, get me game be, what the fuck is this?
I'm so fucking tilting, man.
Lik se tilta, brate, ono igramo, pljasam, brate. Imagine if you win every game like that. Vratimo, smanjimo. Stvar neću jednog stoji ovako se. Da, jebi ga Stef, brate moj. Samo ga gaz, brate, vjeruj, brate. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. 2, 4.
Are you in queue?
Ja. Čopite like ljudi na stream, ljubi, brat. So with that team you lost versus Faulty and Shaba, unlucky.
Yeah, bro, we win on terror only one round. Only one round. We lost on terror 10-1. 10-1,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we had 6 rounds yesterday on T side Inferno, and I know we will lose the game on CT side and stop. 1 second please. Da učini crni gavrane, ga Beki sa 50 eura. O brate moj, šta je ovo? Sve ću porazbijat. Nek svi uđu u sobu, brate.
Fixo Baba.
Šta je ovo, brate moj? Fixo Baba, bravo, brate moj. Hvala ti, buraz moj, za $50. Bombice, brate moj. Šta je ovo, brate? Hvala, brat moj. Taman sam te dodao opis, brate, prije streama, lijevo, desno. Top 25, brate, Beki, klasika, ali imam osjećaj da si prije donirao, nisam mogao naći, brate, sam mi učitao ove sve, ali stavio sam all time kad sam gledao, tako da sad si, brate moj, 18, hvala, brate moj. Pusa, brate moj, da si mi živ, zdrav, hvala puno, brate, volim te. Morao bi da dodam widgete. Samo da stavim ispod pjeskama, brate moj, da stoji, brate. Beki otac, brate. Beki zakucavanje, brate. Zakucavanje. Please give us game. Hvala, brate moj. Volim te. Aj napokon da si fiksao, brate. Widgets. Jess Šabo, IQ, brat. Hvala Beki još jednom za 50-ku, volim te, brat. Donation goal, brate, vidi ovo, brate. Super chat pool. Vuče me, prokleto. Brate, nemoj više, brate, nemoj večerat, buraz. Alo. Oprosti, srećo, samo sam muškarac. Vuče me.
Mr. Bro.
Prokleto. Evo i gema. Beki sa još jednom donacijom od 25 eura. Sada ništa, bro, brate, da si mi živ zdrav, ja ne znam, brate. Boga mi, brate, banačite, brate. Boga mi. Text. Donation last. Brate, volim te, brate. Jel moguće ovo, brate? Sam to rec, brate. Jel moguće? Šta si mi upravo uradio, brate? Ne mogu da vjerujem.
Guys, hello? Can you hear me?
Who is speaking? Retardo!
Oh, Zenzo, brother, what do you mean?
Retardo!
Zenzo, my brother.
Maybe worst player in this game.
No, the best one.
Volite Beki, of course, prez.
Let's win this.
Amsalam, what happened here
Hvala,
yesterday,
brate moj.
bro?
Mora
What
naći,
happened
evo ga
here
stream
yesterday
labels.
against me?
Where?
Recent done.
Where, bro? I was on game.
Ah, your name is Pikito.
Yeah,
Vidio ovo 5 eura. Što 5 eura govori, brate?
why not, brother?
Oh my god.
I fucked Amsalam yesterday, bro. I fucked him in the ass. You fucking bold, brother.
Lol.
By the way, nice call on Vertic, the one game you played on Navination Pro.
Ah, thank you.
And nice 3 push mid, You have full shock players,
Yeah.
and they can't even trade each other. I was watching Virus stream.
Šta priča ovaj lik, molim vas, samo recite, bre.
Why gonna pick Gigot? Who do you want?
Gigot,
Wait.
how are you, Beki? God,
O, ajde bre, jebem li ti sve, da ti jebem sve.
Jebem ti sve.
Bro, pick Fault Your Fit or Yumi, whatever, I know.
Pick Yumi. But believe me, pick Yumi, bro. He's way better.
Evo ga sad. Sad brijetalo, naravno se sad nabrijetuj, buraz.
But how are you, Beki? God.
How are you? How is your family, bro? How is your mother?
He's good, brother.
Sister?
My mother is good. Sister, pretty good. My mother is actually pretty bad. From the last night you with her.
No, shut up. Kakav retard. You like my stream already, no? Unlucky, bro. Go YouTube and fast like. Hello?
Yeah, wait.
No, brate, frapiram, brate. Link.
Plus W, ESL. Hello,
Pa
gaming.
plus W tonight only. Jesse Cvele! Jesse NZ.
YouTube.
It's my home.
Look at this guy's face, brother.
My bro,
Oh my god.
I'm best one.
Yeah, skinny guy.
Skinny?
Yeah.
Just check that pinned comment and go on last picture, please, on Instagram, please. You see last picture? Brate, gdje mi je onaj font, buraz? Hello?
What?
You see last picture on Instagram?
Wait. Bro, you're skinny as fuck.
You
brother.
see next picture in that picture?
Ah, wait, bro, let me go to Instagram, bro. Log in on Instagram, wait.
Jeste ljudi, brate, dodaj malo ovdje, brate, browser source-ove, bro.
Nice.
Brate, Beki mi je večeras zanadio sa donacijama, razbit ću nešto, 100%. Znači,
Yeah, brother, you're skinny as fuck, bro. I swear.
of course I'm skinny, bro, I'm fucking training, you know?
You're skinny, brother. Can you see the bed behind you? That's the bed I fuck your mom.
Kakav klačni retard. Ovo nema nigdje donation, brat. Kakav lik, brat. Pa ovo stvarno nema nigdje, brat. A ne tekst, brat. Ljudi, plus W gaming večeras, brat. Vjerovali vi meni ili ne? To je black neki. Šta je ovo black? Ovako. Čisto da stoji, brate moj, da se ima. Filters.
What, be, brate, be, my...
Oh my god, we play ancient, what the fuck. Cvele standardno, brate moj. Malunca, brate, uživam kao i ti, brate. Uživam kao i ti dok si u Srbiji, brate. Vidio si malo fljasanje, malo ovo, malo ono.
$25.
Lunca,
Thank
brate.
you, Beki, for...
Thank you, brate.
Thank you, Beki.
My bro, yesterday he donated me €1,000 and I still don't update it. I'm so fucking shocked. Short time jungle, Jesse. RenCi, brate moj, svi smo tu, alo gdje si ti? Ljudi, sve update-ano, hvala za subscribe, hvala, what doing, Dion, thank you, Brazers, thank you for subscribing, I love your family.
You're welcome, brother.
That's scary. Zenzo, you play next game?
Maybe, I don't know.
Bro, we need you, let's play. If me and Salem win this, we insta-Q and that's it. But bro, I don't have fucking web browser on black bars, bro, why? And I can't insta-Q, that's the problem.
He's so stupid when he puts vertigo. So stupid.
Bro, I don't know how to play this ancient now. Oh my god, Zenzo donating 100%.
Really,
Poljubi me za rastanak, Beki, brat moj. Pismo kome piše da ćeš me voljeti.
BRT maj neki tip kako da iz deveki ujem u desetku.
Brate,
Ram non-stop Nemo's UC.
One second, please. Brate moj, neki tip kako da iz 9 uđu u 10 vari nam nos. Brate, slušaj me, molim. Svima se to dešava. Svima, buraz. Znači, svima se to dešava, brate. Svima se to dešava, buraz moj. Meni se prvo dešavalo, znači. Prvo se meni dešavalo, kamoli vama ostalima. Znači, svima se to dešava, buraz. Tako da, eto, brate. Čopimo ovako. Tako da šta ti kažem, brate? Bogam. Jer... Bukvalno, ono, sjećam se kad sam prelazio, na primjer, Jesse Milane, pozdrav za sve ljudi, molim vas. Kako se zove, brate, kad sam, na primjer, kad dođeš do sedmici i osmici i kad si u osmici, čim priđeš u osmicu, buraz, padneš na sedmicu. To sam jučer pričao prijatelju, koji je sad osmica. Pobjedim game, uđe u 9, padne u osmicu, izgubi 3 gema i nikad se ne može vratiti, ono konstantno da bude. I rekao sam, brate, kad uđeš u 10, odmah ćeš prvi game izgubiti. Jer mu se dešava, znači kad uđe u osmicu da prvi game izgubi i padne na sedmicu. Rekao, brate, i meni se isto dešavalo, svima se dešava, jednostavno samo je pitanje vremena, brate moj. Znači, kad uđeš u taj level, brate moj, da ostaneš duže. Znači, svima se bukvalno to dešava, brate. Svima, brate. Vidio sam boost, naravno. Jesse Milane, brate moj. Svima, brate moj, Beki. Tako da ono. Ne bi ga. I meni prvom. Meni se prvo dešavalo to, naravno. Hajmo vidjeti sad. Beki. Ne mogu da vjerujem šta mi radiš, brate. Volim te, brate. Hvala za sve, brate. Hvala za sve. Ljudi, ostavite jedan lagani lajkić. Idemo gasti. Hello, brothers.
Hey.
Guys, full focus, please. I want to win this game so I can win next game and I can queue one more game and that's it, you know? Nice round, guys. You watch some demos, some Salem for this new map?
Yeah, I can give ideas.
Grenade out. Incendiary out.
Ljudi, ostavite jedan like i idemo do 100. Sviđali se novi ancient. Brate, svaki update mi se sviđa, brate. Svaki update mi se sviđa, brate. Samo neka update-u i nek rade. Gledaj skoka, brate. Jel rano ovaj skok? Swagger, are you here? Are you here? Here? Fit?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have good idea, boys. Because they nerf temple, I smoke insta window and you rush donut instantly. And easy for you.
Let's see, wait.
Yeah, I smoke insta, flash middle. You push donut 4. I will go away main after.
Aj, valjda me moj prijatelj i dobar prijatelj neće swing sniper udeli. Banujem ga. Vuče me prokleto, udaram u glavu ko šampanjac. Beki kralj, brat, Beki kralj. Biće Enzi, brate, biće. Radimo sad na klipama i na svim zajebancima, tako da. Ima neko neke opasne kutije da mi pošli ljudi u zvičnik trade, ako imate neke baš opasne kutije. Jesse da nije, znaš koliko sam jak, brate. Evo ga ljudima, a šta kažete na ove kutije? Nismo dugo na stream dobili Felsion nož, brat, nismo ga nikad dobili logično. Ajmo ljudi moji, čopite like na 100 lajkova, me napomenite i otvaram na 100.
Let's go, guys.
Morate me napomenuti ljudi moji, nemojte zaboraviti. Okej.
Wanted. Donut going. That side.
Flashing city. No need to push, no need to push.
Hiding donut.
Okej bro.
City.
Pushing. Two guys. Temple.
One at deep.
Temple two.
One
One more.
Nice, faulty.
Insane faulty.
What a fucking gamer is this guy. Može crossir, utočim crossir.
Can you guys buy Mac and do the same?
Yeah, I bought.
Okay,
I bought, no worry. Same round.
Yeah, it's on stuff.
Same round, I will go A main. I'll smoke you CT. CT will be smoked when you go. CT is smoked when you go.
You have bomb by the way.
I know.
One window.
Right side donut.
Dead. Sorry. One more.
Side temple.
Dead.
You made your smoke.
No, it's that smoke.
One CT close out. He's stuck.
Behind.
Donut.
Last guy donut. AK default Mr. Amsalem.
Right side.
Window.
Cold flow, he has AK. Only temple. Pushing city to the smoke. Shabalaba. No kit, I think. Yeah, no kit. You die from bomb. Go back, please. Go back.
Nice.
Swagger, can I get AK, please? That's it. I throw insta window. You want to take middle?
Yeah, go. I will molly. I will go plus W from heaven.
Yeah, I'll smoke molly. Just aim fault.
You focus on me, they can't be heaven.
Flashing middle.
Deep.
Temple one.
One red room.
Nice, I'm sorry.
Come with me. Dead red room.
Wait, I'll smoke short, chill out.
Smoke.
Chill out. Bad smoke.
I smoke left.
Banana, I think, is dead.
One fucking heaven and one donut. Belad. Care long. Last taking AK window probably. He was donut. Are you sure, boss? Probably. He was donut, 100%. But AK is down window. Yeah, he took AK. Check donut, Thompson.
Nice, let's go B contact. I will do nades mid. Jesse, hurry!
Okay,
Volim te, brat.
let's go.
B contact. If they molly, on last stick you go B.
Yeah, we can. I will molly cave. Let me molly cave down block.
They smoked B. Bad smoke.
I can boost you.
Go contact me. Jesse, Janko! Milane!
Yeah, one long.
Volim te opet, brat.
I hold longs, faulty. Check left.
Left close. Picking.
Short, he already rotated from dark. No slow.
I can keep
Long!
Wait, Swagger. They're out.
Like, why we push so fast?
We said contact B, we did it.
It was not fast, that's the problem. Nice run. Veliki pozdrav za RenCi, si RenCi.
I'm buying off.
Do you know flashes mid, guys?
Yeah, I will.
From here, do. Sagiri, buy Mark 10, let's take mid.
Give me your smoke, I'll go for your insta window and flash you. Hold the flash.
I'll smoke the more.
Flash. 50.
Ah, what a fucking lucky bot. Donut one, left side I think. Pozdrav Karl, odbio se Senči. Ide dobro, brate moj. Laganica, brat, C. Two donut, guys. Two donut.
Thanks.
Guys, we need A player. Always. To do entries and stuffs.
Not always, he's just retarded, he's putting the full pay.
Odlično, RenCi, hvala na pitanju.
Why we force this round?
I will force.
Don't buy.
I'll buy deal next round as well. Try to entry.
Yeah, demol it.
Yeah.
Mid.
Heaven.
Cave out, shoot him, please.
Be with hope.
Long.
Two heaven.
Peeking heaven.
One long. Tvoj oči se zvati, ili će me dati. Okay. Flash me cave someone, guys.
I don't have.
Flash me cave someone, please.
Flash.
Hvala za donaciju, sad ćemo da vidimo šta se dešava, ko je ako vidim na telefonu. Thank you so fucking much, ali sad sam u playu, brat. Evo kad umrem, brate, čitam odmah.
Last one.
Come cave.
One can be close.
But can you come cave, please?
That cave. You don't know about me, I have timing.
Braća moja. Šaba šta radi? Anonymous.
That cave one.
One more, Shaba.
Sa 2,5 eura. Dobroveći igračino, dobroveći Anonymous, kogod da si, brate moj, volim te. Eto, mogu li samo to reći? Jel samo to mogu reći, brate? Samo to reći.
I have meat for.
Fucking monster.
Jel to dovoljno?
I'm dead. Short one. Be careful.
Eto, jel to dovoljno?
Nice.
Nobody from. I respawn.
Pozdrav Mili, hvala Anonymous, ljubi brat. Još sad da se fokusiramo, 2 kila lagano, 7 runda, nema vorma, pa ja zadovoljno, brat, šutite. Sinoć smo ga zgazdili svaki meč,
Going back.
ali večera sam laki. Jesi Mile, brate moj, čestitke vam prolaz, brat. Pozdrav Viktore. Can I get drop, guys? Evo Mile, uživamo, brate moj. What do you think about A contact? He can only be temple with top.
Yeah, I will throw insta window.
I will smoke CT and I will molly behind that smoke. We just... Okay, let's go for A. Slowly. Try to pre-scope here somewhere.
They're more deep mid.
I'm ready to smoke CT, tell me when. But we need flash above. Flash him above with ulti. Smoking.
I flashed in that side.
I flashed.
Nice, Swaggery, I'm only wait. Donut one, you smoke donut, please.
Hold temple, guys.
Dead CT one. Donut one.
Going behind.
Can you flash CT instant?
I smoked CT again. I don't have.
They're not fading.
Deep CT, bad smoke, and one donut, I guess, I know.
I killed Donut.
Okay. Hvala, hvala, Anonymous, još jednom, brat moj, živ zdrav bio. Odlično, odlično. Kako si ti? Malo kiseline.
That's usually cave man.
Should be beautiful.
Džaga je kalu, brat. Swaggery, let's rush B, me and you, Brazer. Or play default. Don't want to.
I smoke insta window for the
Swaggery, I will go in Crim's position on B and I will flash you in cave, okay?
course.
Swaggery, we will retake cave late, okay? Just molly. I will molly heaven so they don't push. You molly B.
Remove. One cup.
Go close cave, Swaggery. Tell me when to flash.
One in the cup.
Let's do boost.
I don't hear Swaggery, guys.
He sees me.
Šta radi?
Nice.
Put at mid.
Just go B, guys. Donut top. Still re-picking. Go B, guys, please. Ja sam Duki, hvala na pitanju, bre.
I have mid. I'm 10 HP.
We need you, bro.
Jesse, Mari, ljubi. Nice, last stop. He was donut, should be long maybe.
You insane fit.
Jesse, Mari, ljubi, one hit.
I can flash deep city.
I told you he's best player here.
We don't have so much money. It's just such a retard.
Can I get drop?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Yeah. Swaggery, let's take mid. I don't hear still Swaggery, I don't know what's up.
I'm
Oh, come
here.
on.
Ah, okay, okay.
Insta, I drop you flash middle, guys. Call flash.
Where is Insta, bro?
I smoke for you, volley. Just go.
But where is Insta?
No Insta, I say no Insta.
Why, Brazer?
I hold heaven.
Flashing behind us.
I smoke window.
Right side, right side. Right side, red room, and cave on HP.
Donut left side, donut left side, donut left side. Donut right side, donut right side.
They're not flourish. 50.
Dead donut. Chill out, don't lose guns. Come A. I watch temple left side.
I flash above 8. I'm throwing a flashback. Smoke CT. I hold main, no one here. It's plant.
You watch me mid, blue.
I have that.
Plant. Beautiful.
Maybe for T-spawn from me.
Yeah.
Maybe temple.
Swaggery, flash me T-spawn when I tell you it. I'm coming.
Temple clear.
Nice. Flash me here, fuck. Window.
One more window.
You can flash in.
Flash.
That's B.
Nice runs. Jesse, Mari, Jesse, pane, pozdrav, Jesse. Halo, bra. Poslovna žena. Pa sinoć kad sam vidio snap ili je preksnoć i ujutru si opet negdje na nekoj plaži, nešto sam pisala, job nešto, ono za jebancija, ma šokirao se. Znači bila sam na partiji do 3-4 ujutru ili koliko već je bilo i u 6 u 7 si postala snap ili tako nešto. Ma šokirao sam se.
Go past cave.
Bre, bre.
Maybe close mid.
Oh, you left. I thought you take mid. Heaven, man.
Two cave, guys. Brate, jel su sprdavali? Two cave. Jel su sprdavali? Guys, react, two cave.
Two cave, guys. You are 3 close A. Come on.
Ma nešto je bilo, ne znam šta sam napisao, znaš.
Bomb is in
I'm waiting for push. Let's go A then.
No,
Too late,
go
man.
B. You're gonna come B now.
Just go, Bill. Just go, please.
Window up.
B.
Panama.
Nice, guys. Nice, guys. Like, guys, please react. Two in cave. Plus W. Look, he's picking you when we are supposed to pick. Please. And take that mid. Tell me that they can be heaven.
I saw 3 guys go towards mid, then 1 smoked insta.
Jesse se Veliću, volim te, bro. Odlično, brate, kako si mi ti, brate, si mi dobar.
Picking A, it's not alone.
You have two starting A. Shock.
One more middle.
Nice.
I choke, man. Close and middle. Oh,
I know.
Easy clutch.
easy, brother.
City out. Nice.
Thank you, brother.
Bro, I almost failed this round, bro.
Give me a cage on me, brother.
Easy clutch, ljudi. Sa najjači igrat, sam rec.
Okay, I play with four.
Brat, čije se vidio kako je najzi... No, I will drop.
Do insta.
Nisam vidio, brat.
I need window.
Volim te, Milane.
I flash.
Go hold heaven. Hold A, someone, please.
Only deep banana.
Okay, I hold A.
If you want to play for cave.
Hey, pushing, I need help.
Pushing.
Nice.
Today. To the day.
Flashing in front of you. Hvala Muksolini, Jesse Muki, volim te, brat. Hvala.
Nobody picking right side.
It's okay.
Nobody close cube.
I check.
Behind, of course. But no one is watching anything.
I'm on ace.
Hvala, Alene.
What behind window?
Jesse lefty, lomi se, brda, vidi šta radi.
Man, you're not. What is behind? Window, middle, T-spawn.
Behind.
Say something.
Pa behind. T-spawn. Only there can be from behind.
Be clear.
Window and T-spawn. Pozdrav Bane, volim te Mari. Najljepši igrač, ko? Sigurno to meni nisi rekla. Sigurno to za mene nisi rekla.
What the shoulder peak?
Only one?
I saw only
Hit.
Not hit. Good job.
It's faulty.
Just Jalene, brate moj, gdje ste mi ljudi, jeste mi dobri, kako je stanje? Dobri, dobri, ja? 9 kilova bez one-offa. Rekao sam se naći. Tebi, mali, malo. Let's do smokes mid. Whatever you know. I smoke cave for you guys.
Rolling flash feet.
Dash. Donut.
You missed cave.
Unlucky.
Let's go window with timing.
Yeah, we have.
Fast feet, they know. I think they know.
Just go, just go.
He
They
saw
push
me.
A probably always.
Saw me. One CT on B.
You smoke. I take your city soon.
Yeah, he's
I have
from
your
A,
city
one
now.
guy. It's
Gdje je
low
ruka?
HP.
Tu je, brate moj.
Dead. One more B up holding.
One was T-spawn, guys. I died from T-spawn. Just leave.
What do you want to do?
Combe.
It's 2B. One was CT holding window. He's
Window
window
open.
now.
You have full nades.
CT,
Hello.
it's Swaggery. Nice.
Long with hope. Holding you.
Ne razumijem, bro.
1v1. Easy. We're beer champon.
Nice. Give me a key, please. Swaggery.
I have window again.
Go, go, go. I take mid, I take mid. Do nades.
Okay.
Take B guys together. 4 guys. Let
Mid.
me go alone mid.
Help me mid.
Nice.
Brate, travnik, brate moj. Through the smoke, 2 players.
Not blind.
Let's go be fast, let's go be fast.
Ja.
Push B.
Blaze, ven. Pa bit će, brate moj.
1 HP man. 1. Fuck that.
Donut.
Wait.
One cave. Cave one.
Flash CT. Flash CT.
2 cave and 1 behind, probably. Go A. Go A, maybe.
Wait, but shift.
Have one more molly swagger.
Gledaj, ko su retardiran, brate.
I'm playing cave.
Čega je najboljše? Jesse Arvine, pozdrav za sve. Six rounds only, guys, please. Can't lose on CT side, please.
3B on
Crossfires on B. Crossfires on B. I'm playing corner B this round. I need one long, one cave.
I go
Long first contact.
smoke window. They're gonna rush down.
Same round probably, Donut. Let's go. Let's go window close all. Shift it. Don't go all. Just come B. Okay.
2 donut. I'm going back.
Ma vi fake, brate, uvijek.
One of them.
default.
One still mid.
One more in main, man.
Donut.
Default.
Donut. Default donut and A main.
Lamp, lamp.
What is the reason to go temple, guys, when we are rotating? It's useless. You don't have.
What round we
vision,
lose?
nothing.
What round we lose? No one on B, we don't have.
I'm only guy city. There are 3 fighting with me, and you can't help me because you are on temple. You can't help me.
Shock. I'll push A. We are 5 on A.
Just smoking.
1, 2 B.
Out mid.
Mid and 2 B.
Close to red.
One cave.
One at mid.
2 B
One more.
ramp. 2 close B ramp.
B pushing. B pushing.
One was window.
Okay.
B side.
Nice try. Let's save some nades.
Yeah,
Me and one player nade mid and you hold B for two from long. If they go out B, you nade from long, guys. Go 3B, me and one mid. We nade mid and you nade B later. Nade. A full. Come, Spaghetti, come. Maybe we kill two. Nade, default. You have HE. Šta reš, ma brate, kiselina nekak klasična.
Let's go now.
Let's go. Where do you play?
I'm playing cave.
A,
What?
please.
Okay, I play mid. I will throw one way on mid deep and I will molly close. Deep mid one. Are gali.
Far back outside.
They smoked window.
One more B.
Well,
Stay.
they stopped.
Cave. And B ramp close. 2B.
Out B.
Right. That side
One
bomb.
side
I have
one.
bomb.
Cave.
You can molly.
Watch me close long.
Good, give me a focus.
Okay. I dropped. Jesse Marko, ništa mi se ne brine. Od suda uzio novu. Znaš da dobro lud. Koliko ja kombo, koji brate moje. Koji brate moje jenzi. I throw one way. I have heaven. I go A.
Face out mid.
I smoke.
They smoked window. I go donut.
Out mid. Close to red room, watch out.
Could be window.
Pete, give me your smoke.
1A.
Fast.
Dead one.
One more.
It's not pushing.
I left donut. 1A.
I can flash main.
The window to city.
Don't flash, just watch
I
down.
gotta check city up, Sana.
Yeah, of course you need.
1K.
I don't see.
Come PK.
City temple.
No one.
Oh, please, I said on time they can be window fit. Why you don't take when I say? What is this reaction?
I didn't hear you, obviously, since
Of
I was
course,
shocked when
of
no one made
course.
you see.
Of course you didn't hear me, of course.
Okay, we can buy. We have buy for reinforce. Buy.
Of course.
Buy reinforce, guys. You have money.
Crucial player for rotation done here, of course.
Let's get this done.
Always same shit.
Yeah, what do you want from him?
I'll be, man.
No. Don't tilt, please. Pushing B.
Speaking with Ob.
2B. Short one. 2B.
Why I need to focus on your mentality, brain? Come on, why you push B like that? Because you tilt?
No, I smoked, but unlucky.
We need to have communication. If you need to do it, you can get flash. We are not bots, we can flash you.
Obviously, I only saw one ramp and I died from him.
Okay.
I can't call if I don't see.
Okay. I will flash your time. Give me your flash. Go close.
3 out mid.
You ready?
Flash.
Jesse need up.
Close to red room, maybe donut.
Yeah.
3 mid. Step, I'm silent if you are falling back, nice. 2 donut.
Dead.
Nice!
Last I don't know.
Koliko loša rotacija, brat.
I took
Moji.
one.
I push donut. 10 HP. 10 HP.
Jesse nije da, bratimo. Dobar.
We don't have bomb though. Maybe bomb this one.
I don't have bomb as well. I'm holding.
Yeah.
10 HP.
I got this bomb to be only.
No, Fit, go B side, please.
Yeah, soon.
Swaggery has window and stuffs. Nice round. Can I get drop?
I can give up to sound.
Can I get drop? Drop me whatever.
95.
I-
Swagger, give you a drop.
Move it. Laying down smoke.
Here be left. Put one
Throwing
on
grenade. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
No one close.
Grenade out.
window.
Deploying
Heaven.
flashbang. Throwing
I watch above heaven.
Deploying flashbang.
Above us, Swaggery.
Close donut.
Grenade out.
One out A. I'm so bad.
Bomb A. Bomb A.
Donut. Pushing.
There.
Incendiary out.
I come from window, chill.
One donut.
One donut, one A main. Can you smoke donut? Let's kill main.
No smoke.
I'm killing Donut soon. No, he's window now.
They two then. It was other guy, Jumi.
Let's kill window. They will go B. Out A. 2 out A, 1 window.
Defusing. Defusing the bomb.
Nice, man.
Thanks. Jesse, nari, šta si konto, sam to rec, bro.
They're gonna do fast round now. Can you play anti-rush, all of you? Put all your nades on the start of the round.
Yeah,
all your
yeah.
nades.
A, B, mid.
I'm just throwing Molotov cave, nade, and then they go back. I'm not fighting.
I smoke deep, Swaggery, if I remember, and small deep. Ah, I don't know.
Laying down smoke. Throwing grenade. Grenade out.
One A main, I think.
Throwing flashbang.
Let's fight A main. Leave mid for a
I
second.
smoked A main.
Okay, after smoke.
It's faded now.
Okay.
Close. I just picked.
2. Solo player, galen.
I don't see.
Solo player, 3 on mid. Lodges.
Donut plant off.
Dead.
Do you have flash? Flash me CT, please. One
Yeah.
CT.
Flashbang.
I flash.
Unbelievable. Brate, godine su proletili, baš mi jako drago. Redinje stvarno, baš opasno drago. Šta je reći, brate moj dobri. Mora nešto da je specijalno, evo. Mora nešto special da je, brat. 3 rounds, guys, please.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this Mike is just running and he's get the beautiful timing he can get on his life. I'm so tilting. He pushed the smoke on cave.
Yeah, but no need. Just play long and one ninja, and you have crossfire.
That's what we do, bro. But I told Fate, be careful cave, and he's just pushing out and kill us. This Mike.
We should fight in the... Buy someone smoke and smoke them on banana from cave. And we can pick from window donut and from heaven mid. Yeah.
Fire in the hole. Smoke.
Out mid one.
Mid out.
Flashbang.
2 mid.
Window, the heaven.
One more A, man. Pushing with bomb A.
One window, cat.
One donut. Yeah, and window. One window, one donut. Only one side right now.
Yeah,
Let's go
so...
now.
Play passive, please.
Yeah, let's go.
Swaggery B, first contact from donut and I will go left side. In dark. Don't use nades.
Throwing fire. Grenade out.
2B fast, 2B fast.
Swaggery molly.
They're smoking, they're out.
Nice, fit final.
Incendiary out.
Let it.
Don't... Okay. Nade. Ninja one.
One B ram.
Why you push, bro? Why you push?
That's
Get me through the fucking smoke.
Laying down smoke.
one B long.
Let's go. Long.
Let's be long.
Refuse.
Defuse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice kills, bro.
B someone.
I don't.
Good job.
You want a VP?
No.
We need drops.
I give one.
Thank you.
I dropped.
Thanks.
Nice run.
Let's go.
They planted, don't lose this round.
Down smoke. Throwing
They failed
If
smoke.
we win there, they've got my name.
Flash B.
grenade out.
Smoke, follow.
2, 3 heaven, 3 going heaven, maybe 4.
I need B. Yeah.
Grenade. Flashbang.
Cave.
Throwing
Donut.
Out
Okay,
below.
I mean.
B.
I'm on his side.
incendiary.
They delay them, go cave.
Yeah. One A B long already. And
One v one. Copyrighted, bro.
That's right.
Only plus W, and we still don't have setups. Mid clear, still 0 setups on B.
What setup? You both fucking died, window. You and Amsalem died.
What
Don't
died
die,
window,
don't
bro?
die, don't die. We need
Or
to
not
net.
window, heaven.
Yeah, and they go B plant, and you don't have setups. Is it our bad?
You're both dead before
Or is it our bad?
Yeah,
You
it's
need
your
to. You are 2 B players. I don't know.
bad. No, you're both dead. He died because of you.
I'm not B player.
A? A rush.
Yeah, just rushing.
They smoke donut. They have side. One is holding mid push, I think.
Look where is that.
One dead.
Nice. Boost me here. Boost me here. Oh, man.
this fade combo.
Out in behind.
A main low.
I'm holding temp.
Should be temple. And why we don't have A now?
Because rotation player is B.
Yeah, smoke.
Okay.
Buy
Just
smoke.
look now.
Check out. Smoke deep.
Let's go, let's
Where?
go.
Smoke deep mid.
Laying down smoke. Decoy. Incendiary out. Throwing
One up B,
flashbang.
close.
Smoke.
I left mid.
He's all
Nice. One mid. I have
dead.
window. One A. 2 A.
Smoke say.
3 A. Peek, please. The 2 A last. 2 A last.
On its own. Planting. One close to me.
You have timings.
In front of donut last.
Upside.
Širče tebe.
No kit.
Wait for me, feet. If you go out, just tell me. I will do some.
But
pressure
you
for
had timing, bro. I don't know. They don't know about you on temple.
They know about me.
Okay.
He's holding me, man. This is CL only momentums. I'm losing incredible games. I'm losing. We win 10 rounds in terror and I'm still losing the game. And I have 27 deaths. What I need to do to win games on this league, I don't know.
I'm asking on time focus. Pistol round and Lutsky, I guess. Our round.
Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Smoke. Fire in the hole.
Hello, can you speak? Is it B?
Full white kill mid. 4 B out.
Zero info that they are B.
One ninja.
From B
ninja.
players.
2v2, one banana, one banana.
And one may be low.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, smoke. Smoke the bomb.
Throwing smoke.
Banana, two.
Banana.
One more.
Kakvi batovi, brat.
Oh my god.
Ja po nedama moram čut, brat, i rotirat. Gubim protiv botova, brate, moj opet, koji klačujem prelagano. In-game, nation, copy, desktop. Pacet sam. Prevruće ljudi, ja ne znam šta je. Prevruće je. Brate, niste me napomenuli za kutije, ljudi. Niste me za kutije napomenuli. Bravo, bravo. Kokić, jedini. Jedini koji je napomenuo. Ali na kraju game. Sri si vrčina Nezer. Nadi, nisam napisao šta je bilo. Gdje nije special, sramota reći koliko je special. Sprdaš me, brate. Kiselina, brat. Ajde, brate moj, pa daj moraš pisati, evo. Piši mi, brate moj, pravi, brate. Evo ga revolver, ljudi moj, sad. Pazi ovo. Brate, šta sam rekao? Plus 10. Kakav je to suplement? Jebi ga, brate. Jesse Ivano! Pozdrav, brate moj, sjećam se kad sam vidio ovaj kiku, brate. Brate, kiselina, standardno ne kiselina, neke zajebanci. Ljubi, brate. Brate. Signal, brate, ovo je dobar signal, brate. Napomenite za vezani 3 kutije, ljudi. Inferno. Ajmo jedan lagani Inferno, ljudi. Jedan lagani opušteni Inferno. I sjel legende. Jesse Željko Brapici. Nebuloza, brate, klasična, brate. Jesse Željkec. Dobro večer za drugog Rusonira u chatu, meni nije drugi, brate. Ima vas jedno 60-100%, brate. Jel moguće da me čuli, brat? Jel moguće? Koja daj, brat? Gdje je ovaj drugi lik? Jučer sam ja svoj turnir s After Milanom od Raspati, gledaj, sve znam, bro. Čuću, vetar čuva, bre. Ne, bre. Da. Pit samo čuvam, bre. O, prelagan je game, bre. Te side prelagan bio, bre. Hello?
Hell.
Привет.
Yes, agreed.
Привет, давай.
We must move.
Volim te, nardi. Ili sam napisao, vrati, na Instagramu, tam se rešava. Hit. I play long.
I play ups.
Be safe. Let's go, my friend.
I'll go short, okay?
Depends.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm playing B with two.
With me again?
Yeah, let's go, you. This is fun for me.
What a fucking gamers we have on B. If we lose one round on B, I don't know, bro.
No, bro, you will not lose.
One round if we lose, it's good.
Okay, hey guys, we need one more on construction.
Okay.
Oh, one guy.
Stay long, Brazer.
Play dark, what?
Play double pit, maybe.
Last time we lost. Let's listen.
No.
Sound.
Come.
Mid. Long.
Long to be? Or to
Long, really, I don't know.
Picky, leave, Picky.
They smoke mid. Out long.
Yeah.
Straight side. One short.
Bye.
Why I go 3B, bro?
Why not?
Because of this.
It's a gamble, you know?
Gamble versus bots.
Side picking single.
GSCV! Hello, Sky. So bad to go 3B, bro, if we don't do anything.
Huh?
So bad to go 3B if we don't pick, in my opinion.
Out B car. Up car B.
In boiler 1 and 2 second mid. In boiler 1 2 second mid.
2B.
1 apps.
Playing close short.
Smoke to B smoke.
2B only.
Maybe out with me.
They will not go, yeah.
One close mid.
2B.
One is out mid.
One close left.
I have
1
one.
apps close.
That's short.
B.
Out apps and short.
Smoke mid.
Koji su skokovi, brat? I don't know, guys, we know they are up.
For what?
Faulty. No, no, no.
I bought by mistake.
Just, I will push faulty ups. You can follow me. We can play aggressive if you want.
Gonna come with Mark then again.
I will stay barely.
Shift.
I'm B.
Close second mid one.
Car away.
I think he jumped inside boiler.
I have behind.
Careful, smoke right side.
Oh yeah, boiler.
Then
Maybe you carrot.
Leave A, please. All.
Pushing.
Pushing through, dead. More on smoke.
I'm T-spawn.
Dead bomb. Roger.
Do you hear him? So I run?
Don't hear him.
Okay.
In smoke.
Yeah.
I hit him. Car, marked him.
Can you drop something to banana? Wall.
Yeah.
Amazing round.
You got bugged there.
But can I get it back?
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck it. I push banana. Come
Okay.
Give me mid and I push down.
I will flash you. Picky, push with him. I will flash you, guys.
I drop utility on corner.
I'll smoke
Except
him.
smoke. I smoke.
Smoke deep and you can molly wood only.
Yeah. You molly what?
Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Off or something.
Throwing fire.
Off.
Tape come.
Mike, you wanted to off play.
Rotate.
Laying down smoke.
The fuck was this fight?
Full control.
Smoke.
Roger.
Ne mogu longa.
No,
We
no.
have mid.
One close mid.
We'll go side. We can try to hold
Close
on.
mid.
You mean
Two
Nice.
down. Bomb.
You can hide.
I smoke ups, but is there?
Throwing smoke.
Ups. Let's go. 13-2.
Roger that.
Ajde Nardi, volim te brate moj, lako noć. Pa gdje si vi? Nema Nardi, odi dođe i vi, dođe tako nekada fotica. Uvijek to je to, bre. Kao on kjere, tako je, bre.
Every fucking game playing op all the time and have 18 average.
They don't want now.
Take banana or no, guys? What do you do?
Yeah.
So I know. Okay.
I'm molly.
Molly, hoću Max.
Yeah, I'm out.
Incendiary out.
Holy barely.
Throwing fire. Grenade. Incendiary. Throwing flashbang.
Flashing mid.
Probably wood. I hold wood.
Throwing a
Off.
grenade.
Lamp one.
Check. Check wood.
apps.
Ups.
Yeah, I leave it.
Boiler one.
1 apps.
Nema velik, brate, ono šok bomba,
One
brate.
more
4
up.
apps.
Yeah, we're going back.
Could be through city.
He's second mid now. Third mid one, last second mid. Mid close.
Pozdrav, slave.
Took AK.
Is he pushing or not?
No steps.
Here long.
I'm watching long. Please, free.
I don't see mid.
I'm starting to live long now.
Don't push him, guys. Nice.
Outside.
Jesse slave. I'm gaping.
I drop. I hit 16k.
Yeah, Beki. Hold.
Okay, thank
Do they have shit by? They have buy now, right?
I'm all at close and I smoke deep again.
Yeah. Perfect.
Možemo igrat pola agro, Pikachu late mid. Mexico one. They smoked long fast.
I can jump on you.
Mexico still.
I will smoke mid.
I'm flashing mid. Nice. 1 second mid, 1 mid.
Ramp. They molot me. They molot.
Nice. I go B. You need help?
Right, no.
Okay. Uzet ću mid, brat.
I... One second. Nice. 1 second mid still.
Second mid, 1.
Up mid. Maybe up.
Yeah, abs.
I leave bomb.
Jump
Short.
short.
I watch the bomb now.
Careful mid.
You have bomb?
No, he has it. I think.
He took it.
Doing short. Come close, let's play together. I can play first.
He's
To
planting.
be honest, he's okay. I didn't know. Push him.
Got it.
Default.
Well played, Giggle.
Good job, guys.
I pick banana.
Okay, you pick.
Oh, you want to open? I pick with a
No,
banana,
you
but I
pick.
want to pick up. Don't smoke, just flash one time. Forward.
Play passive on A, guys.
Yeah, I smoked it.
You can go sandbags, pick it and anti.
Yeah, Picky, play center.
Opening, help.
I'm only wood.
From here.
They know we are 3.
I don't see anymore. It was only one.
Left side.
It's my. Take my smoke. Leave, Picky. They know we are 3. Leave.
I hit him.
Leave him. Leave him solo. Leave him solo. You have smoke on CT side. On CT spawn.
Yeah.
You have to smoke on.
Mid clear. 1 long dead.
Playing side.
One B.
After you.
One up.
One up.
He can jump short.
Yeah. I'm playing off angle inside.
Yeah, I hold cross for you, sir.
Mid clear.
Watch B. You can play side. Purple. Better.
I did one way.
Yeah, but play from side. It's better. If they smoke you, I'm alone.
Cross inside.
Shock.
All everything.
Shock. Shock.
One guy's clear for A probably. I'm a leaf flash.
Can you flash ruins?
Ruins if you want.
One
Flashing
Flash.
now.
Only 2B.
Deep ruins. Drop.
Default dead. Fucking.
I'm pushing mid every round from now on.
I have full focus. I said we are bad positions. I said it why we are still alive, you know? But
Let's play aggressive after.
Take banana. I'm pushing mid.
We can push up some wall.
Yeah. That's it.
Second mid. 2 T ramp, 2 second mid. You don't take banana.
Spoiler.
no, they smoked us.
On T ups.
One full buy we do.
I don't know.
Džega je zipa, brat. We buy?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care if you buy or not, that's what I said.
Okay.
Play Mac 10, MP9, don't buy or
Mhm.
no, not banana.
They smoke long.
Really? How?
Throwing
I
smoke.
don't know. He had best spawn and he's going banana.
Just keep it up.
They out mid one. He smokes me short. I will push the smoke.
10 HP mid. I have 2 flashes, guys.
We can peek mid and flash. Somebody can
But
with me
we
maybe.
lost against last game. You did throw it as well.
Green, can you peek mid from short and flash?
Zero kills on A side and talking about B. But when he is losing A, we are retaking A and he can't even retake B.
What is this bot speaking, guys? Is he speaking to us or what?
I'm speaking to you because
Guys losing 5v3 for no reason and buying M4.
and you're losing headshot on city side. What are you talking about?
Second mid.
Because you lost that
side.
Long. Long and 2 mid.
Dead short.
Side
Dead long.
2 mid. Go B. I have flash for B.
Banana. Food rush. I saw one new one.
I have flash for B.
I have one as well.
I don't know B is here. Why you all rotate?
Still holding long only.
I'm going A then, if you don't want to stay on A.
Yeah.
Backside smoke on A.
I have flash.
Could be fake, it's shit smoke. I don't know, it's fake.
Bracket clear.
It's B, go B.
B.
Yeah.
Default planting. Default banana and dark. Default banana
Okay,
dark.
Maybe man. Yeah.
B,
Nice,
banana
I'm
dead.
peeking from city.
Pull.
Pull and dead. Kill it. Nice.
Roger.
Guys, how many kills you got on B?
I got 2.
Let's go, keep that, guys.
Roger that.
You win this round, I don't have money.
Okay.
Roger that. Sneaky beaky like.
Green, I will molly boiler and I will nade that. You can nade as well.
Throwing fire. Smoke.
Max got that.
Incendiary. Smoke.
T-ramp.
Grenade. Grenade out.
Stay there, I jump on your head.
Wood. Okay.
Maybe taking it.
Second mid and mid.
It's nice.
2 mid.
Roger that.
I'm all in short.
Maybe don't.
Not out. Yeah. No.
Last step, second mid, 2 seconds ago. Nice. Hoćeš igrati ili ćeš ti dropat, brat?
Žem. They don't have mine now, I guess.
Roger. Roger that.
Tako, NZ.
Roger that.
Live. Be careful.
Roger.
I would suggest to double nade above broken wall.
Gear up.
When you know they are close.
Going on a windy walk here.
I'm holding flash for mid.
Smoke deep and molly close.
Throwing fire.
Okej.
Deploying flashbang.
Čuvam ja mid iz ok poziciji. Može boiler.
Boiler.
Smoke long.
Incendiary out.
Out shot.
Out mid,
Play here and here.
Long out.
Dead mid one. Mid is mid. Careful.
Throwing smoke.
I don't see a long.
Throwing flashbang.
Close B1.
Kad je prije ušao, brat?
Pass. Ramp. Going to... No bomb, going back.
I have A for now.
Tam li B, brat? Gdje si, Nikola, odlično? Prava vaša pozicija. Nice, guys. Očen zi. Let's start 3 short. Boost time Guardian, please, bro. Na metal. Start short with us, Faulty. Watch up some. Okay.
Throwing fire.
B.
One apps.
Yeah, one apps. I'm only mid. One apps, guys. Try to kill him.
Flashbang.
Let's kill him.
Dead.
Deploying flashbang.
Probably no bomb on.
One more. Dead.
Nice, last B.
Last B player, but he didn't. I don't know.
Put down mid. Ramp. Low.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Anyways, he got the kill.
Can I have drop site rifle?
Yeah.
I do.
Roger that.
Flashy, can you play solo long or short? Faulty, let's go double up setup. Left side, right side. I watch with top left side, you watch from left corner, right side.
Throwing fire.
Grenade out. Volley.
Grenade.
I flash mid. I watch left side.
I'm mode, I can't help.
Boom! 3.
And 1 second mid.
I will rotate.
Only 1B, chill then.
Throwing a grenade.
Set 3?
Throwing fire. Throwing
It's
flashbang.
freeze, you know. What?
Okay.
Laying down smoke.
Close B.
Throwing fire.
I'm on top. Can you go ruins? They smoke lurk inside.
Grenade out.
We can cross full careful.
I can flash above triple when they go in. Okay?
They molotov.
Faulty, you have
I
flash
can
for
flash
long?
above you.
Yeah.
1B.
Okay.
Flash 2B.
Flash.
It's B.
Boom.
I go back.
2 pool.
Nice.
Nice. Hide.
Close to me side. Hunting triple.
I will try to smoke you.
You can push when they plant with 1 flash.
Triple and pool.
Pool and
Or
quad.
maybe pushing city.
Flash city.
Throwing smoke.
Triple big to me. Staying alive.
Deploying flashbang.
Still quad. Maybe moving.
Close.
Dark one.
Front to dark. Yeah.
One dark.
And
Grenade
quad. Dark and quad. They were both there.
Jumping on dark.
My bad.
O, jel moguće da ovoliko retardiram, bre? Jel moguće ovo, bre? Ovolike retardacije, bre.
I can drop too.
Go to B player then. I will play Brilliant. Can you play up close?
You have armor?
Yeah, I have.
Take M4, I don't.
Incendiary out. Laying down smoke.
I will still play
Grenade
Brilliant.
out. Throwing fire.
I'm Molly electronic. Okay, he was electronic.
Up. At this guy.
In boiler, not out.
Throwing smoke.
Close wall, I saw it.
I smoke it. I want to leave you, to be honest.
Okay, let's see.
Let's play from side.
I think he's gonna cross.
One mid. Boiler and mid. Only 1 second mid side.
I peek on your contact, peek hit. Okay.
Boiler 1.
Smoke shot.
Decoy. Throwing flashbang.
I only have
Okay,
that.
go BB.
Crossing city,
Flash
one
it,
push.
boy.
Go one city push.
You
Dead.
kill, you kill, you kill.
Yeah, blind.
Dead,
One
no.
more. Nice.
Leave, up B.
CT and pool. Both there.
First box.
Banana.
Dead.
Dead,
Bomb.
bomb.
Banana.
One more?
Was full lately.
Maybe.
Maybe banana top car. No.
Pass ledge.
I don't
Here
see.
from behind.
Nije.
He killed Pequito.
He's banana.
Behind, yeah.
Nice.
Good job. You have plans, guys?
Yes.
Yes, agreed.
Rush middle.
He's pit every round, guys. Pit. Pit.
Okay, he's
Pit.
useless when we jump.
Okay, okay. Let's see. I hope we win, so you...
Just white swing mid first game.
Ups.
And go boiler.
I reset my...
Ignore.
He's subs. One up.
Ups dead.
Nice.
A clear. Pit clear.
One close.
Close fair. Two guys mid. Bracket.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Whatever.
I have ups.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
This guy is joking 100%. I'm blind.
Dead.
Both. Backside plan.
Can you take pause? I'm connecting now.
Brate, li vam short je ti lik ušao u boiler, brate, i on kao dolazi iz pita i puša kao. A ja ovog ne mogu pogor, brate, jer je skočio ko retar. Good job. I will play mid. 2 second mid, 1 banana, 1 flashing.
Yeah.
I will take every round mid control, you take ups control, guys. And every round we are good. Only round, how can we lose if they push us?
Let's go, let's go.
How do we win the round?
I don't have more.
We take mid control and ups. What okay? Mid.
Close.
Don't fight.
What a fucking joke.
Upstairs. Fight, stay fast. I will do one way ups.
Throw in smoke.
I smoke. I smoke drone.
They have mag.
Beat, I'm 1 HP.
Dead.
Do you kill?
Mid dead.
Nice.
One
Side
B.
clear.
Maybe 2 B.
Careful, man.
Maybe one more.
You
I will
take
go
me.
grave.
Take, flash me short, flashy. Now.
I'm just hiding right.
I have long, faulty, watch up, stay KK.
1 HP.
Yeah.
Uzmi ga jebo ti.
I'm playing on your contact.
Okay. They have mag. Where can we save, guys? I'm going. Let's go me and flash it. No, just play. They are probably CT, but fuck it. Jo, botova, šta je ovo?
Did they hit first?
Mag and I don't know what other player had.
You can take AK.
No, bro. Okay, you take fuck. Take ups. Don't. Molly, car and Molly send. That's how you take B, Yumi, you know? You understand the game?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have you still.
Off shot. Mid peeking.
How many?
Mid peeking from short.
AP long.
Watch out, they have USPs. They have deagles as well, watch out, guys.
B player dying on mid. And he's speaking me.
Louis the dog's talking to me the whole game.
Didn't say anything to whole game.
What? You're
Just
tripping,
let us
right?
play, please.
Corner view.
AVP will be a shorter B.
They flashed again, but not.
They have all.
Yeah. I will try to pick short.
One pit.
Short AVP. Yeah.
Banana push. Mexico short and long. Void it.
Nice hat, let's go. Need to buy again. I will swing mid.
This guy is trolling 100%.
Watch out, they have USPs on middle. If you have AK and armor, you can't die.
Look, just hear this one, guys. He thinks me in Mexico with AWP and this guy is saying something. Is this joke? Oh, this bot is probably trolling. He's probably trolling.
Nice.
2B corner. 2B corner and 1 pit. Ah, you will get banned instantly.
One still left.
Thanks God I'm streaming.
Maybe boiler.
BT dead.
1B only. Maybe solo B.
Squad.
What?
What a second box. Waiting for a flash.
He's solo.
He's clear.
I will work
Could be coffins.
AVP dead.
Nice.
Long dead.
So there's there.
Fighting. I save off.
Because side now stay. Thank you. Up dead. Shot peeking through Molly. Can you react?
They smoke boiler.
They smoke boiler.
Try to take B.
I smoke mid.
1B.
We can go B together.
Careful.
What did they use on B?
Why we don't go B? Just one now.
I want to ult.
We all regroup B. Can you regroup B, guys?
Ulrich should be close. He picked me from short and pit player.
You want to go back A?
Can you use both smokes and just do...
Throw in smoke.
He smoked it.
Triple.
As I said, he's joking.
If they have heavy pit player, we can do it in mid pop.
They didn't take it, I think, bro.
Call for flash.
One body.
I can flash wall.
Don't flash, we need flashes for B. Bolty, smoke long and let's go B. Execute on one flash. Beki, flash a sentry, okay?
Yeah.
Yumi, you need to smoke CT.
I am throwing smoke.
Wait. Come B, guys. They are on bombs. They are in their hands, they are on bombs. Come.
Yeah, but you're...
Go first with JK.
Just flash entry. Flash and smoke CT.
Smoke city.
Flashing. But the smoke
Flashback.
Easiest round of our lives.
But the city smoke got blocked.
Play smart.
Then could be the city smoke is not there.
Beki, flash CT.
Yeah. Flashing.
Throw in a flashbang.
Up banana.
Deep CT.
Pushing.
I'm hiding triple.
Two banana, two banana.
One long.
Crossing two. One more.
One house with you. Okay.
What the
Well played.
Ne sorry da sam ga tapao, brate, u cvijeta ovog lika. Play passive, don't use any nade. Let them use their nades, please. On 30 seconds we do execute B, thank you.
Yes. Move it, move it.
Sorry da sam ovog lika tapao, brate, ja mislio obojica smo ga hitali.
Throwing fire. I am
Sasio sam ga, brate. Short top dead. Come B, execute. Dropping flash.
Core.
Force. Boost, hide, flash. Shock. He's not boosting me. He don't want. Zero reaction.
I have reaction. I took the op. What does it
And I had up.
you and banana as a mid player? Just talking trash.
This guy is joking 100%. Bro, you are trolling 100%.
You're 10 IQ, man.
Just stop speaking, you are trolling 100%.
But you're talking all the time. And all you say is trash.
He smoked from ups.
Long player, lowest kills in server. Never saw like that. Something like
You are just trolling. That's it.
that. Trolling and still better than
Just stop speaking, you are trolling. Clutch sometimes, please.
Okay, I try.
Use your smart brain.
It was fake smoke.
I am planting the bomb.
By the way, good reaction to boost on halfway when you know they're pushing it.
And again, you are not right. Again, you are not right.
Bro, you think you are good at this game? You're fucking garbage.
But again, you are not right, bro. You keep saying nonsense. Then please chill out and shut up and stop forcing. Every round you are forcing. And just relax, bro. Please. When I hear you are right in some sentence, I tell you are right. But you are still wrong. You are still wrong. Just stop speaking, Brazer. You see how you speak. I tell you, Brazer, stop speaking, you still speak.
Agreed.
We should go mid contact.
Yeah, we can do. That's why he got me in front of. Maybe nobody brackets.
Yeah, probably.
Probably only one B. Nobody.
Boosting. Ne razumijem, brat.
I didn't show the pick.
He meant me.
Ah, you cracked the other guy. You cracked the whole game, every fucking round, but you
Is this guy trolling or what? I will smoke broken wall. Oh, is this guy joking or what? Who is this guy? Hamza! This guy has HLTV or he's right always? What is this, guys? Hamza, he has HLTV? Told him 10 times Hamza already to shut up. And he's swearing to me.
Wanna push steps?
Push steps and one in front of mid smoke. Front of mid was smoke.
Side door.
Hey, you're the...
Short, close.
I am setting. Terrorists win.
that was important.
I agree.
$3.3k this guy has. Guess he will enter this round.
Are you still talking? Igor, can you explain why you are talking trash every single round, the whole game, even when we are leading? Can you tell me that?
You're doing it right now.
I'm doing it because he's doing it all the time. I try to...
Flashy, this guy is still speaking and I told him 10 times to shut up for no reason.
I try to be like him, to show him how annoying it is. And it works, you know? He thinks I'm annoying.
I wrote to the guy that I didn't mean anything bad and that I didn't mean to him anything and he's cyberbullying me. What a swearing to me and he's banned already. Oh, I will cry for him. No way, he still speaks. I'll smoke broken. Can you flash broken? Hold mid. 2 nades B.
Mid boosted short. It's up. They hit me.
Peek mid, bro.
I am throwing a flashbang.
This house, HP, house.
Throwing a flashbang.
I will molly you short.
Boiler.
Throwing smoke.
No flash hold.
On the roof up still. Two on the roof. Right side.
Rain.
Mike is peeking with his AP always late.
Yeah.
Maybe just swap off short and rush long.
No, can we pop mid and flash from Mexico, please?
I will just need. I'll go Mexico. Short one. He said, can we pop, guys? Can you explain me why are we running?
I have flash for mid, guys. You ready? Ready. Go, go, go.
Oh, there is short.
Smoking short, like I said. All three short.
And what will you do with this?
Did he just said all three short when they have one long?
He was close mid. Yes. From short, behind the
Oh my god, Beki, you hear this, bro?
Let's go.
I smoke broken, guys. You can nade and we can take B easily. Flashing B. Boosted short, boosted short. 3A probably. Nice.
One more shot.
We have big guys. Can you come in?
Yeah.
library one.
Throw in a smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Throw in a flashbang.
Bravo.
Go up. I say. I can drop. Coach.
Giga plays with some.
Ma igra coach.
Let's go, come around.
Can you molly boiler, guys? I will pre-scope ups. Maybe he pushes. And if I die, just be it sure to react.
Car dead.
Apps dead and one more pushing. One more apps. Go out mid, please. Only one short or long. Boiler one.
He's going back to apps. Sorry.
Jesse Aldine. Ma trollujemo lik non stop. A zipo, unlucky. Može clamps. Close side.
I got a right side smoke. What's left?
Eto kakva retardacija, brat. Kroz pola smoka čovjek izlazi. Please. One Mexico and one second mid from bridge holding push. Every round, guys, we have B control. Should be easy to do execute. I will smoke broken. I smoke broken. You nade corner and I'm only sent. Easy round. Every round. We have a crucial position on B. I need car. I'm only sent. 2B, can you flash? They left B, probably. We are only 2B for no reason.
Maybe two and
Short, one more.
let's go fast. Get up. I will
Throw in a flashbang.
Call to it.
Half smoke, maybe behind smoke.
Behind smoke.
I don't think he's on apps.
Can be short.
Molly short deep, Beki.
One more now.
Try to go.
Molim ti mid, možeš pikat.
Nothing bracket. Mid clear as well. One clear.
Nice round, guys.
Good round, guys.
Defa.
One wins.
Let's do the same, maybe.
Please guys, 3B. One Mexico holding mid push and one bridge.
I gave.
And 3 of us are taking B, guys. Molly sand, Molly corner and easy. Hold that flash. There's smoke mid, nothing to worry about.
Outside, lucky. Left dead.
Nice, 2B.
I'll swim gaps now.
We have B control, guys. Just don't die, please. 5v4. Boost again. Guys, let's do 2 waves. Come on, player with smoke as well.
I'm here.
Guys, let's. If we have 4 smokes, Yumi, do we have 4?
I don't know.
I'm coming with smoke.
If we have 2, we should do execute instantly. Do execute, but wait for their reaction, please.
I smoke city.
Yeah, they are expecting full execute B now. Do it and wait. Faulty, drop me some nade. Flashy, we need CT smoke. Oh why? Flash entry. Triple, second box. Ruins. 3v2.
One more maybe ruins. I don't know.
I'm inside. I will come.
Blind. Blind. Just wait. Banana one.
Dead banana.
Oh, my head.
On ruins, I think.
Smoke city faded.
You can play.
Yeah, ruins. Behind the molly, ruin.
Kada ovaj puša, brate, vjerojatno i gubi ovako. GG boys.
GG.
Opet me niste napomenuli, brat. Opet me niste napomenuli za kutije što su nam ostale. Pa banat ću vas, brat. Banat ću vas, lijepi moj. Koliko 2 su nam ostale, brat? Kroma lagano. Pa sad ovo, brat. Ne da, brat. Ne da gaben. Ne da gaben, ljudi. A šoki, brate, da ne da, ljudi. Jel moguće da ne da čovjek dobre unboxing zajebancije, brate? Jel moguće da ne da lik nikad? Ljudi, ostavite like. Idemo do 200. Značilo bi mi. Ili bi Brikes. Treba mi neki dobar servis medal. Medal. Ova, inspect. Cold wind blows. Cold wind blows. Eminem. Nisam ja nikad slušao što je neću. Te pustio, brate, mu 5 slušam sekundu. Filters. Kako se ne čuje pjesma, brat? Svi obusta neću, naravno da ja sam, brate, mođe neću vidjeti. Čega neću vidjeti, buras? To ko nije vidio, brate moj, nije vidio, brate. Treba li ti kutija? Pa treba mi neki novi kutija, brate, iskreno. Da se ne lažim. Da se ne lažimo, treba mi, brate. Tako da bilo bi lijepo, bilo bi lijepo. A uenzi, neću da čitam tvoje trollerske poruke, brate moje. Ljudi, sutra novi klip. Tomorrow new video, boys. Danas je nekaj da ga čopimo na streamu, imamo lagano. Sutra ćemo video klip zbaciti. Ovako. Ajmo gledat ovako klip, pa ćemo onda na lagani CSGO pastić, brat. Pa ćemo na lagani CSGO pastić. Ne, šta mi treba, brat? Treba mi stream. Edit video. Hvala sindikat, hvala Enzi. Reakcija na
is Thorin. Thorin has been on the desk at 8 CSGO majors. Thorin has also literally been on American TV. Thorin has also literally been on American TV. Thorin was Esports Journalist of the Year in 2017. Thorin is also massively disliked by a huge number of people in the community. Many people seem to say his career is in decline, and to some, it is even a badge of honor to claim that they'd never heard of him. And it really does beg the question, what has Thorin done to make all these people hate him? Is he actually the monster some people make him out to be? Is the hate towards him justified? Is he just kind of a dick sometimes? I mean, yes, 100% definitely, but the real question is what this guy has done really that bad? Well, we're going to be taking a look at the not literally 1001 controversies of Duncan Thorin Shields. Now, this video is sponsored by I'm going to draw the line today, and the further back you go, the less people remember stuff, so that's why I'm going to draw the line there, and with that, we can get started. So, it's DreamHack Winter 2013, the first ever CSGO major. Nip upsets Titan to get to the final, Fnatic upset Nip to take the crown, and on the desk, there is a man called Duncan Thorin Shields, who's serving as the sole analyst at the entire event. Thorin is already a veteran
jedini analitičar lig bio, brat. Na prvom major, nije bilo 3 analitičara. Kao što je Janko, Kasar I tako to.
Is still a big milestone in his career, and although there's not much footage left of it, it seems to have gone pretty well. So well, in fact, that he was invited by ESL to be on the desk at the next CSGO major, EMS Katowice 2014. Katowice being in Poland, by the way, in case anyone wasn't aware. And despite not liking ESL staff too much, Thorin agreed to go. However, 5 hours before he was about to hop on the flight to the event, he would go on a podcast called Unfiltered with 2 figures from the StarCraft 2 scene, Chanman and Destiny. Thorin would later explain he was sleeping exhausted in a bad mood before the show even started, and he'd also apparently been told the wrong time by Chairman. And once he'd finally gotten on the stream, they began talking about the tournament, and Thorin began to give some rather infamous takes on Poland.
So is it going to be packed? I mean, is it sold out?
Well, it's in Poland, and I think the tickets are quite cheap, so yeah, I'm assuming it will be like totally sold out, because what the f else is going on in Poland?
Nice, man.
And they've got that existential hole of being polished to try and fill with some esports.
Now, what Thorin's trying to say here is that countries that are less affluent often have much better turnout at esports events.
Nisam znao za podcast za ovaj intervju što je izjavio prvo.
Some wealthier countries, and that on its own is not necessarily a controversial take, except he obviously insulted all of Poland in the process of making it. But still, if that was all he'd said, there probably wouldn't have been a controversy. The problem is, there were a few other choice sound bites from that podcast.
I don't think Poland's that bad. What
wow! Oh my god.
Poland's one of the worst countries in Europe, bro.
Poland is one of the better satellites, though, right? Of the Soviet Union. Like, they're one of the...
Eastern Europe, it's one of the absolute best, yeah. But you have to realize...
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Put it this way, it's another place also where there's constantly news stories where, like, their football games, they have, like, straight-up racism to, like, all black players, and, like, the whole crowd, like, chants stuff.
Following this, Thorin hopped on the plane, landed in Poland, only for ESL to immediately tell him to get back on the plane because he was fired, and I don't think they even covered the ticket back. RedEye put out a statement condemning his comments, and in the meantime, Thorin was apparently receiving large numbers of not very nice messages from Polish people who were kind of angry at him, as well as considerable criticism from online communities. Now, he wouldn't make a statement about the podcast until 5 months later, largely due to the site he was working for, which we're going to talk about in a bit, but it was clearly a huge career setback. He was removed from a big event, his relationship with ESL was permanently damaged, and he received a lot of hate from parts of the community, but also, it seems to have galvanized his resolve to keep on working in CSGO. Fast forward a few months, and Thorin had begun to do more tournaments again. DreamHack Summer 2014, Gfinity G3, DreamHack Invitational 2, Face It League Season 2. By the end of the year, they're becoming a monthly thing for him, and this was despite the fact that he was failing quite badly at staying out of controversy. Firstly, there was this little incident where he compared Reginald, the founder and owner of TSM, to a character from Planet of the Apes, due to TSM blacklisting Thorin and his at-the-time employer, a site called OnGamers.
He thinks he's a great man, motivational leader, again, possible father figure. See the way I talk to man up? You know, he's Caesar. If this was Planet of the Apes, he's Caesar.
Wow.
I had to go there, whatever. You know how I do that shit.
Wow.
But again, I would allow Caesar to come on and say, get your hands off me, you filthy dirty ape, if he said that to me, but he probably wouldn't.
Now, Thorin claimed the comment was about Reginald's personality, not his appearance, but Reginald complained and he got an apology from OnGamers. Funnily enough though, Thorin and Reginald would actually patch things up years later, although since then it seems to have gotten unpatched. But the biggest news was when Thorin left OnGamers later that year. Now, although Thorin put out the usual "I wish everyone well" bullshit statement, it seems fairly likely OnGamers had deemed him a brand risk and fired him. In fact, literally the day before this happened, Thorin had blamed Destiny for some of his image problems on the Late Game podcast.
Stephen, you know why I don't argue with you anymore? Because what happens when I argue with you is when you constantly move the topic, we go from talking about like what I'm going to do at this event to like me saying things that then get me like almost fired.
Brate, Destiny danas ima ove slušalce, brate. Alo, bak, gdje je moj kanal, brate? The fuck? Jel realan ovaj Twitch, brate? A banali su ga, brate, nisam... Aha.
So when I see somebody else bringing forth
Shock.
I've noticed, by the way, thanks for never coming out and pointing out the context, that you provoked all of those statements.
I didn't provoke anything.
Do you know the reason why I mentioned the problems I thought existed in Poland, Destiny? Because you tried to conflate Poland as being exactly like Germany and the United Kingdom in terms of development, racial prejudices, and like crowds and how they are at events. That's what you did, and you know all about Germany and the UK, mate.
And although it seems like this probably was a difficult moment in his career for him, for Thorin it may have actually been a blessing in disguise, because after leaving OnGamers he began uploading more to his YouTube, and as you can see from Social Blade, his YouTube channel took off. So despite all the chaos and setbacks of 2014, it ended well for Thorin. His channel was thriving, he appeared on the desk at DreamHack Winter 2014, the 4th ever CSGO Major. The year may have begun with a humiliating firing at Katowice, but it had ended with him as a rising star of the scene, and things were only just getting started. 2015 was a fantastic year for Thorin. He attended a shitload of events and he saw continued growth on YouTube, and in the process, he began to become really well known and liked for his personality.
You remember there used to be a big thing online where I always would say Envious think they're the best team in the world in Inferno, but they're not, because they would keep losing these key games. And Happy would even say, like every time they'd win a big match, he'd be like, Thorin, I told you we had the best on Inferno.
Thorin was not always what you'd call a nice guy. In fact, his detractors would undoubtedly call him a bully, but this caustic persona and the willingness to poke fun at other people, and also the fact that he's just kind of a funny guy a lot of the time, was what made him entertaining. And when you have the momentum, people don't mind if you're a bit of a dick. And during 2015, thanks to his large presence on YouTube and numerous tournament appearances, Thorin had this momentum. He was rude, he was politically incorrect, he pulled no punches, but a lot of people liked and respected that. However, this is probably a good spot to segue into another controversy, because it's during 2015 that Thorin started to become associated with, intentionally or not, a group called the Skeptics.
I had tens of thousands of mentions from every single person in the Skeptosphere tweeting bullshit at me, and that includes the big people like Chris Raygrund, like Thorin, like Armored Skeptic, like Richard Lewis, like all these people.
Now, the Skeptics were essentially a group of reactionaries who didn't like social justice warriors. Initially, they started off as a bipartisan movement, but eventually fractured along political lines before fizzling out. But in 2015, they were a force to be reckoned with, an influential and growing part of YouTube with the wind at their back. And over the next few years, Thorin would have a moderate level of involvement with the movement, culminating in an interviewing Sargon of Akkad in 2017. And the reason I bring this up isn't to critique any specific thing he said during this time period. In fact, his role wasn't even that extensive, but it's simply to point out that a whole group of people on the other side, which included a lot of games journalists, rightly or wrongly, came to permanently hate his guts, and Thorin would find himself subject to a considerable amount of hate, plus a few hit pieces, as a result of this era. Not that it derailed his esports career though. In fact, at the end of 2015, he was on the desk at DreamHack Cluj-Napoca, the 7th CSGO Major. However, it was shortly after this that he would have his first run-in with a group of very enthusiastic fans from a certain South American country. In November 2015, Thorin would commit the awful crime of predicting the classic Brazilian Luminosity lineup would lose several matches where they were massive underdogs. Now, as it turns out, this Luminosity lineup had a lot more punch than people were expecting, and also all three of the teams they were playing were in the beginning stages of falling apart, and they produced a spectacular string of upsets. And a lot of hate mail for Thorin.
Most of them aren't even in English, mate. That's how these people are. They think I speak Portuguese. Like,
how do you know it's a hate message then?
Because first of all, some of them are in English.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the one that comes in Portuguese is fucking...
What are the odds that right after I predict Luminosity will lose a match, they win the match, all the ones in English are like, F you Thorin, you know nothing, die. Then the ones that are in Portuguese, you think I'm going to translate those. They might be saying, actually, I thought it was a really good pick from you, even though I am obviously...
Yeah, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
Because they're obviously not, mate.
And that is not the last time we're going to be hearing about Brazil. In April 2016, Thorin would appear at yet another major. This time, MLG Columbus.
Makalele's mom said that he's her king, okay? The thing is, you don't have to be a king to win. You just got to get the gamers together. And it doesn't matter if you're going through a bad phase, because against a team like Splice, it's just not in their DNA. They've got to change their DNA for Flower. They didn't even have the camera on me the whole time I was doing that. Have the camera on some random person in the game. Brilliant.
It's generally remembered as one of the best majors in CSGO history, but it also produced another controversy, specifically this Twitter exchange. Савиќ, who let the monkeys in the studio? Thorin, Luminosity earned their seed by placing top 8 at the last major, ? Савиќ, Thorin. Dude! Now, although this tweet will be brought up against Thorin for years afterwards, it was actually patched up pretty quickly. Thorin apologised to the Brazilian players, and I've never seen any evidence of a genuine beef between him and them at the time. And in any case, it definitely didn't slow down his career. Shortly afterwards, he was on the desk again at DreamHack Malmo.
With Parla, he's like that guy who uses exclamation points all the time. It's like, with Parla, it's like, there's a lot of this, and when I'm talking, it's actually going to happen.
But it's what came afterwards that was literally the apex of his career. Firstly, with the next CSGO major, ESL Cologne 2016 coming up, ESL would approach him and make amends over their previous disputes. As a result, Thorin would be on the desk of that major, and this almost certainly would have felt like a huge personal win for him. After being so coldly dropped by ESL back in 2014, he'd been so successful at his job that they'd ultimately been forced to come back to him. But even more than that, Thorin would pick up a spot as an analyst at E-League, the new esports circuit run by Turner and broadcast on American TV, an absolutely landmark achievement. In January 2017, he was on the desk again at the E-League Atlanta Major, his third in a row, which is an incredible accomplishment. And you might be starting to wonder, how did it go wrong for Thorin? How did we get to where we are today? Well, it seems to have had just as much to do with the things Thorin didn't do as the things that he did. Thorin didn't do as many events in 2017 as he did in 2016, and in 2018, he didn't do as many events as he'd done in 2017, and this is a trend that's continued all the way to the present. Many were still big events, but there's an obvious decrease all the way to the present day. Now, I'm not suggesting that after his victory over ESL he somehow lost motivation or anything like that. My understanding is he just wanted to do less events, which kind of makes sense when you see his 2016 schedule. But I wanted to highlight this because at the same time, his public appearances were declining. Drama after drama started to show up. For example, Thorin has a long-running beef with Keemstar's favourite esports journalist, Slasher. This actually dated all the way back to OnGamers, where they'd formerly been colleagues. I'm not going to dive into the origins of the beef because I think they're both unreliable narrators on the topic, but what is clear is they both hate each other, and Slasher put in a pretty solid effort at making Thorin's life on Twitter miserable in 2018. Now, Thorin has deleted a lot of stuff from this era, but we're gonna put it back together as best we can. In April, when the Overwatch League player Dream Capsa was removed from the league due to misconduct involving a minor, Capsa was 21 and the other party 14 at the time, Thorin put out a series of tweets, some of them now deleted, lamenting the loss of his talent. Slasher would quote tweet one of these condemning Thorin's take and calling him an edgelord who retweets poll and acts like a child when called out. Thorin then reacted to this by sharing a screen of Slasher using a notorious racial profanity, only for Slasher to link another unfortunately deleted Thorin tweet. A few months later, in July, when Twitch streamer Mo received a 30-day ban for using a word typically considered to be a homophobic slur, Thorin would put out a series of tweets arguing that the word wasn't explicitly homophobic, at which point his colleague Monte Cristo also chimed in to defend Thorin's intentions and state that he's not homophobic. These tweets are now deleted, so we don't know exactly how they phrase things. Thorin has condemned homophobia at other times, and I don't think there's much love lost between him and Mo, since Mo has called him autistic on Twitter before, so I think he was arguing in good faith here, although arguing in good faith doesn't automatically make your argument good. And Slasher definitely did not think it was good. He responded by saying this makes you sound like an immature child edgelord who has nothing else to say, and that it made all of esports look bad. But the biggest drama came 1 month later, when infamous shouty person Alex Jones was wiped off almost every major social media platform. Now, in reaction to this, Thorin tweeted out, "Alex Jones is a G and always has been. If you're one of those people who thinks they have to say, yeah, but he got this thing wrong, so I can't just believe everything he says, then here's a newsflash for you. That's how you should approach literally everyone." Followed by him declaring, "Do your own research and think for yourself, or forever be a puppet." Now, it may not shock you to hear that these takes were not particularly popular. They even managed to get some media coverage, and Slasher in particular declared it Thorin's worst take ever and claimed Thorin was harming the entire ecosystem. Thorin would respond by doubling down, claiming Alex Jones had done a lot of great work backed up by tight research, although he also acknowledged that maybe
Sorry, my guys. Sorry.
Admittedly, this stuff was only a small speck on the radar when it came to the greater Alex Jones drama, and things would quieten down quite a bit afterwards. Now, notoriously, Thorin did snap at fall.
Ljudi, CSGO Fast, kod GameInstruktor, $1 sa refilom $10. Ući na ovaj link i pomoći se babiti da dobije smo za osnovno duži sazet sa CSGO Fastom. Link, referal kod je kao uvijek GIYT. Sad ćemo pogledam klip i tamo ga zgaziti.
In early 2019, Reddit had a field day of that one, and there was a bit of commotion about Starladder lowballing some talent, including Thorin, around the Berlin Major in 2019. But after a call-out, the organizer would change tune and actually invite Thorin on for his 7th major ever.
Ovog se sjećam.
Pretty impressive achievement. Now, beginning in 2020, Thorin became the creative director of the ill-fated Flashpoint League. Now, this immediately went disastrously wrong when all the teams went to ESL instead. Thorin would call out Australis for allegedly double dealing with Flashpoint during the negotiation process. This then got the CEO of Australis, Nikolai Nyholm, so worked up that he went to Twitter to label Thorin unstable and deeply troubled. Comments which got quite a lot of coverage in the media. And on top of this, Thorin would also passive-aggressively talk shit about ESL on Twitter for months on end. In June 2020, Thorin would get into a widely publicised Twitter fight with Device, at the time the star player on Australis, after Device told people to adjust their expectations, which, by the way, he meant decrease expectations there. Anyway though, Thorin called Device narcissistic, and Device responded by saying Thorin was just trying to be edgy to stay relevant. Thorin then replied by saying, "Go call your girlfriend if you want to rage out about losing the game," followed by further fun exchanges in the replies. In September,
Jesse Alvire,
Nick would make a tweet suggesting Thorin didn't have the right to talk to him. Thorin had indeed been quite critical of Nico's performance in FaZe, but arguably Nico had underperformed. Thorin responded by telling him that he owed him money from a hotel in Atlanta, which I assume is true because Nico literally replied, "DM me your PayPal." Now, Thorin responded to this by saying that Nico should donate it to a charity instead, which Nico did, which resolved that— I'm kidding. Thorin kept on talking shit to charity instead, which Nico did, which— resolved that— I'm kidding. Thorin kept on talking shit to charity instead, which Nico did, which resolved that— I'm kidding. Thorin kept on talking shit because it wasn't specifically a Bosnian charity. In February 2021, Thorin would leave Flashpoint, a Bosnian charity. In February— I'm kidding. Thorin kept on talking shit because it wasn't— specifically a Bosnian charity.
Dok,
In February
brat.
2021, Thorin would leave Flashpoint, and I think the title says everything. He's not wrong about it either, although this didn't see him immediately.
Ovaj lik je, ja ne znam, gledaj samo lik, brate, baš nekako ne znam. Meni nikad lik nije smetao, razumiješ? U tom je fazon.
Other events. In fact, he would only do one other big event from this point onwards. In April 2021, a drama flared up between 3Clicks and Thorin and Richard Lewis. This drama revolved around a video 3Clicks had done on Henry G's ill-fated Cloud9 lineup based on an interview he'd done with Henry. Thorin and Richard Lewis had in turn commented on it during an episode of By the Numbers, and this commentary was definitely a bit caustic.
3Clicks Philip is a guy who, like, all of his content is positive in nature, even when it's critical. F off, no one's that nice, you mad.
No. 3Clips Philip has one of the weirdest ways of talking ever, and it isn't an act, by the way, guys, because I once met him at a DreamHack. Hello, Thorin. Have you been enjoying the event? Like, holy shit, it's real.
Although in fairness, it wasn't
ever, and it isn't an act, by the way, guys, because I once met him at a DreamHack. Hello, Thorin. Have you been enjoying the event? Like, holy, by the way, Philip.
Hello,
one of the weirdest ways of talking ever, and it isn't an act, by the way, guys, because I once met him at a DreamHack. Hello, Thorin. Have you been enjoying the event? Like, holy shit.
Although in fairness, it wasn't really anything out of the ordinary for the show, and I don't think it was even necessarily intended to be that. 3Clicks though felt defensive and put out a video called Journalistic Integrity, where he tried to explain his perspective, which Thorin and in particular Richard felt was an attack on them, so they began calling it out on Twitter. Now, 3Clicks attempted something of a defusal. It failed, so he changed his approach and started egging things on. Now, it mostly stuck between 3Clicks and Richard Lewis, but Thorin did put out quite a few stingers on social media too, although most outside observers were left wondering why this bizarre anime crossover had ever happened in the first place. In November, he would do his final ever CSGO major, and for the time being, his final ever CSGO event, PGO Stockholm, an event described by some of the talent there as a symbolic passing of the torch from one generation of talent to another, a fitting conclusion to an incredibly successful career, except of course, this event would not be the end of Thorin's time in the spotlight, not even close.
Brate, što je najveće, znači, kažem opet, meni ovaj lik ne smeta da priča ovako na majoru i tako. Želio bi samo da pozdravim sve korisniče, naravno, Safetove pozdrav za Milana i Ekča, Enzi, hvala brate, volim. Meni lik ne smeta ni sekunde, brate, pogotovo znači na turnirima, brate. Thorin CSGO Moments. Znači, lik je imao nevjerojatne priče, brate. Nevjerojatne komentare i tako.
You know, it's not being extinguished. No, but
Znači, baš mi ovaj lik dominantan, brate.
That spotlight would be on him for entirely the wrong reasons. In December 2021, ESL would announce a female-only CSGO circuit with a prize pool of $500,000 as part of a broader initiative targeting toxicity called GG for All. And even if the idea of beating toxicity is some kind of ridiculous fantasy, it was a heavy investment into CSGO's small and sometimes derided female competitive scene. Now, ESL would not be expecting a financial return from this. It's a long-term investment in their brand, not a short-term money-making scheme, and while it may or may not be a good use of ESL's resources, and may or may not be a particularly successful project, what was guaranteed from the moment it was announced was that it was going to produce a bunch of ridiculous reactions from cringy contrarians on everyone's favourite social media site. And this is exactly what happened when Cvele decided to give some hot takes, like labelling the entire thing discrimination and toxicity, asking why there's no male-only CSGO tournaments, then claiming that this league might actually hold women back from competing with men in high-level CSGO, which would be a great argument if there actually were any women doing that in the first place. It's like you found a book titled Generic MRA Responses or something. I feel like I've heard all of these before. Anyway, these tweets were met with a fair bit of mockery and a few ratios as people began to make fun of his desperate reach at victimhood. And look, some of the responses just weren't that nice in general either. So Thorin decided to weigh in on the situation by giving his own balanced takes, and by balanced takes, I mean vicious insults. Naturally, this then led to the drama further spiraling out of control, and try as he might, Thorin was outgunned and led to the drama further spiraling out of control, and try as he might, Thorin was outgunned too, and with female gamers closing in on all sides, he would proceed to make a particularly infamous Twitter chain, a Twitter chain where he would declare, "I am esports."
No, sjećam.
Now, this tweet went down about as well as a Nickelback album with music critics.
Tell you what, you do that cute thing where you tell me to get. I
have to say this wasn't exactly a winning tweet for Thorin. Even he seems to think it's cringe though, given he brings it up in a self-deprecating manner now. But I can't end this section without mentioning two things. Firstly, Thorin has done really good long-form content on women's CS before, and if he'd done that again in response to a similar situation rather than getting mired in Twitter drama, I think this may have been a very different story. Twitter is hell on earth after all. And secondly, a month after all this happened, ESL was bought out by the Saudis. I know, right? What the f— And look, on the bright side, at least he hadn't had a controversy of the two most popular CSGO players in the entire game. Anyway, that brings us to May 2022, when Thorin would have a controversy of the two most popular CSGO players in the entire game. Specifically, during the PGL Antwerp Major, he would label the Brazilian CSGO player
Da, ja zaboravio na...
overrated player in the history of CSGO. Now, a good take like this should always be controversial, otherwise the player isn't overrated, but oh boy, this was controversial. Thorin found himself being ratioed by a huge number of people, including moist critical himself, and he also had this very pleasant exchange with a fan of Captain Levi from Attack on Titan, who treated Thorin pretty much the same way Levi treated the Beast Titan in Season 3. There would be no silver lining to this shit show. A lot of people simply didn't like Thorin for it. There were news articles, there were Reddit threads, it was a mess, and Thorin definitely for it. There were news articles, there were Reddit threads, it was a mess, and Thorin definitely didn't win. And at this point,
Jess Vladimire, neću brati, imamo CSGO faz da zgazimo.
What happened to Thorin's career? How has this star analyst turned into such a widely disliked guy?
Igrali smo dvije, brat.
Well, let's talk about it. Thorin's career is definitely in decline. The views on his YouTube are a fraction of what they once were. He's losing Twitter followers, and yes, sometimes numbers aren't everything, but when you're down this bad, you've had a downfall. But I don't think it's for the reasons people might think. I am sure there's stuff Thorin said in this video that most people won't have liked, but looking at it objectively, I still think the worst stuff is
Mene ne smeta lik ni sekunde, bre.
his career, not the end of it.
Jer nam treba ovakav
None of
lik.
that stuff derailed him. He bounced back or powered right through the setbacks every single time. So, what's bringing him down now? Well, look at his Twitter follower chart. See that one little spike? That's from PGL Stockholm, the last event he did. And it's hard for me to escape the conclusion that the main reason Thorin's public status has declined is because he stopped doing events, and although it seems like he chose to stop doing events, it still had its consequences. Thorin is the villain. That's the role he's played his entire career. He played it at the start and he still plays it now. He's the one who's willing to say things that are rude. He's willing to shit talk. He's willing to say unpopular things. But the problem is, that only works when you're on top. It doesn't work when your career is in decline. When your career is in
Pretjeruje,
decline,
normalno,
you just come off
normalno.
as bitter and petty and desperately trying to hold onto your relevancy. Even if you're the same person, you
Znaš, ne mogu ga svat ono negativno i sve, jer evo primjer ovaj klip, brate, lik te nasmijava, ono, uvijek neke dobre stvari kaže, bantere neke, uvijek proziva, malo ga čupa, na. Ali eto ću, vidiš, dobre zajebanci uvijek pravi, ali ovo na kraju je previše za folene i tako.
Thorin hasn't changed. And that's kind of the point, he hasn't, the world around him has, but he's still the same person he was 5 years ago, and I'm not sure if holding on is really doing him any favors at this point.
Brate, šok. Šokara ljudi, boga. Vjerujte, brate. Dobro. Ajmo ljudi moji, čekaj gledati CSGO Pass klasični. Čekaj gledati CSGO Pass, još jedan like do 200 lajkova ljudi moji. Puno bi značilo. Standardica, braću. Standardica. Ajmo X50, brate. Ajmo X50. Ajmo, brate, lagano. Ajmo ga, brate, vinat. Ajmo vinat, brate. Ne može žuta bit, valjda. Mm. 210, dobro. 5. Ajde CSGO Fastaro, ajmo. Ajmo, po $20 betovi, da vidimo da li možemo izvući šta. Puno, gledaj koliko ljudi igra, brate. Gledaj koliko ljudi trenutno igra samo X50 pored svih ovih gameova, brate. Jel moguće? Gledaj koliko je žuti bilo. A nemoj mi sam plave, brate. Color pick, crvena, zelena, bet. U 10. Aj, please, CSGO Pass. Ne znam što nemaju muziku na ovom gameu, brate. Iskreno najigraniji game, on nemaju muziku za ovaj roll. Ili sam ja mute? Ovo, ako bude opet plava, ja ne znam, brate, opet je plava, naravno. Dobro. Taver. Hard. $10. Play. Easy. Kako promašim strane uvijek, vidi ovo, brate, ovo štima igrica, brate, 100%. Štima igrica 100%. $246. Ne mogu da vjerujem šta sam uradio. Ne. Profit. Sredina, please. Sredina, please. Please. Naos. Dobra noć. Dobra noć, profit. A nemoguće, brate. Nemoguće da je 5 za redom istih. Ne može biti to 50. Maš. Znao sam, brat. Znao sam da je to taj win. Easy, brat. Ajmo ga podavljati na $20 par betova. Please, iz prvi. Ne, iz druge. Nikad nije bila ovako preko, brat. Uzmi. Bravo. Ide nas, brat. Ide nas, ljudima je ovo. Ide nas ovo, bogam, brat. Mora biti još jedna oril lijevo. Ne sada. Ne. Zeki, brate moj, kasno je za matchmaking, brate, hvala vam poziv, brate. Hvala, brate moj. Sad sam što smo počeli. Hvala, brate moj. Aj, please, brate, please. Sredina. 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 Desno. Lijevo. Dobro, znači ne ide taj trik, dobro. Četiri za redom, mora biti sad lijevo za redom sve. Zeki, čućemo se, brate, ne igram matchmaking, brate, nemam ni ranka na matchmakingu. Toliko ga malo igram, brate. Sad sam izgubio momentum, brat. Bez veze, brat. Ništa, jel? Evo ga sve. U 2 sam vratio. Daj red, uzmem, misliš super sončni, brate. A ne može nas zajebava. Bravo sad. Do 1000 stavimo, brate, znači 200 profitiramo. Klasika, brate. Ne može mene zajebat, brate, igrca. Ne može mene sajt zajebat, brate. Znači stavim na 1200 eura profitirao. Jel tako, brate? Tako je, brate. Ja, još ću ovako isfleksat, brate. 32, play, lijevo. I još jedna, 32. Evo 1.08. I lagani profit, brate. A ne može mene zajebat, brate. Ne može mene zajebat, brate. $5. Level up. Joker. 20 crna, brat. Ljudi, ostavite like, ljubi brat. Crvena, naravno. Naravno, brat. Of course. Slažem se, sončni, brat. Slažem se, brat. Sreće pa spresto, brat. Nemoj da bi nastavio, brat. Ba nema od ovog ništa, brate, vjerujem. Samo nek espresso ti, to je najbitnije, brate. Sad će biti crvena, brat. Bude li crvena, idem $100 na drugu boju. Bude li crvena, sad idem $100 na crnu, brat. GameInstruktor ima, brate, malo ga fljafamo, brale. Da, tako je super sončni, brate. For fun, zajebancija čista. Napokon nešto da pogodim, brate. Malo ruleta da čopim, a? Šestica, nije moguć bez... 4 zarivne crne, brat. $80 crna. Ljudi, bacite like, ljubi brat. $80 se nabra. Spori, bravo, mora biti se nabrat. Easy. Easy as fuck, boy. Evo ga level up, brat. Level up. Gold Nova Master. $26 sam dobio za level up. Nevjerojatno. Nevjerojatno dobro, brat. 997, $7 zelena. Evo ga profit. Gledajte se ovo, brat. Što nije ubrzalo, malo, brate, išlo bi na zelenu normal, vjerujte. Išlo bi na zelenu 100%. Wheel. Wheel, klasik. Ajmo Express, brat. Gdje ima raj, brat? Selena. Ajde vidimo šta je ovdje reći. Autobet. $10. Max. 11. Crvena zelena. On max bet. Stop. If win. If lose. Imate aktivni refle, ljudi, reflove na CSGO Pass također, kao što možete vidjeti iznad match game ovdje. $1, $24, $209, $398, tako da slobodno čekirajte stranicu, ljudi. Imate eto link u chatu. Kliknite na repost i iskoristite moj kod. Easy. Brate, prerugam se, čeka za ovu igricu. $100 crvena. Easy. $20 Joker, brate. 20, ne isplatim se toliko. Puno igrača opet. Crna, bravo. Puno igra i na high and low. $5. Ma jog, brate, ksima, brat. Ovo je zajebancija klasična, brat. Klasična zajebancija, buraz, vjeruj, brat. Nisam, brate, nisi mi kutije zanimljive, bar meni. Nisi mi cases na CSGO Pass nešto zanimljivo, brate, iskreno. Zato i nisam. 10 zarez. 5. 50 crna. Nisi na nacionalni vezi. Da. Svima bude stream, brate moj. Bude često stream, brate. Biće neki challenge da zaradite i vi, brate moj, kome pobjedi ili tako nešto. Neki ili viewer gameovi ili 1v1. Jest 10, 12, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18 igrača. Znači, ako je strane više igrača, onda tu idem $100, da vidim. Vidiš, sve je teško. Crvena na kraju. $20 Joker. Joker, kralj i kec. Joker, kralj, kec, kralj i kec, samo što ja igram. Ovako. Joker, kec, kralj. Aj, please. Aj, please, let's go fast. Please, za sve nas. Ne, moj mi crni dao. Bravo, Saj. Bravo, Gigi. Taver. $10 6 puta. A mene se kontal zebat. Važi, brat. A mene kontal zebat, brat. A mene kontal zebat, brat. Easy, brat. Koji sam doktor igrice, brat. Koji sam ja sebi kralj, brat. Sa 860 na 1200. Pa ovo nije nigde, brat. Neće Jugo. Ma nije loš Supersonic, ali teško si igrat. $1245 smo završili večerašnju noćnu CSGO fazu. Kliknite na repost, ljudi moji, kucate moj promo kod GIYT ili ako vam je lakše uđite samo preko linka. Ako uđete preko linka, ljudi moji, na stranicu, gledajte šta se desi. Bam. Bonus je spreman za vas od GameInstruktora, $1. Ako refilate balans, $10. Ali ne morate, ljudi moji, samo iskoristite kod, pomognete bratu i znate da brat radi giveaway non stop. Tako da, ludnice kako gor, brate. Ludnice kako god, ljudi. Šok, brate, super sanč. Šok, brate. Beki, 40 godina čovjek ima, brate, DJ. Igra Counter od 1999. Gledajte što vam piše u opisu, brate. Jel moguć? Ima lik 113 sati u zadnje 2 sedmice, ja imam 11, brate. I lik ima 132 meča odigrana, jel me zajebavate? Ovaj lik je možda i najveći lik ikad, brate. Eto. Ljudi. Otišao sam. Braćo, sestre, lijepi moji bračići. Želim vam laku noć. Sutra izlazi novi videoklip. Uživat ćete. Izlaze također neki klipovi sa challenge-ma i nekim novim zajebancijama, reakcijama i puno kontenta, pogotovo sa ovim CSGO kutijama i tim zajebancijama. Tako da nadam se da ćemo se sve to vidjeti, sve te novine. Želim vam laganu noć, lagan ostatak večeri. Uživajte mi, lijep pozdrav od GameInstruktora i lijepo spavajte ljudi moji. Ćao!